I was sent my best friend's fiance's Bumble profile while at her
Go watch the rest of that video. She goes on to say how she lost her best friend because she found out he was cheating with a Bumble profile, blah, blah, blah. So the year was 1992-ish, and I was best friends with this girl from high school who had helped me out. I loved her family. I loved her dearly. They helped me in so many ways when I was struggling with some stuff. And she had this boyfriend who was manipulative, and she was a V. She still had her flower at, I don't know, 20 or something, which is very commendable and wonderful, but she was very innocent and she didn't have a lot of life experience. And again, I loved her dearly. I respected her. I loved her family. They were wonderful people. One day I found out that she had given the boyfriend, now an ex-boyfriend, her queen size bed and taken his old rickety prison style twin crappy bed because she could only sleep in his bed. I thought it was the weirdest thing. And so one day we got in a conversation about, boyfriends and this and that. And she said something that just pissed me off. And I said, well, you know what? Your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, best friend, is having sex with other girls in your bed. And I was honestly just trying to help her out because I guess they had sort of broken up, but she kept thinking they're still best friends, that kind of thing. And it's like, not the best look when for some reason you trade your fancy bed for his crappy bed because it's the only way you can sleep, which is insane. And then he's taking just random girls over and sleeping with them in your bed. And she never spoke to me again because I told her the truth about something she needed to hear. She never spoke to me again. It was a huge loss for me because I loved her and her family very much. Never spoke to me again. So I guess sometimes the lesson is when you tell the truth to people and they don't want to hear it, they just reject you. Years later, we found out that he was not a very good person. Shocker. But she was one of those where she remained best friends with his sister to this day. Makes no sense.